Alright, one thing I've noticed to get more consistent temperature readings, I really need to drill a hole into the side of the flour sifter. I made this bracket and I guess you call it a jig or a fixture, I'm not sure which, but it fits right down on the wobble disc. I didn't want to take the wobble disc out, so I just cut into it. And this inner part actually has it drilled in about 12 millimeters, so it should catch all of the inside flakes from the little bit of stainless steel that I cut into it. And this one will do the same. I've got a little cavity down in here that should catch most of it as well. So we'll see how well. And this also gives me a drill guide. This lines up right with the center of this part here. I'm drilling on this side. Initially I was going to do it on this 45, but then I realized that I'm pouring the beans that way, so this is going to keep it off the beans more. Over time it might cause some problems. Anyway, I was putting this through this little channel here and then just laying on top, but from roast to roast, this is never going to be in the exact same spot, so I can't be as consistent with the temperatures. I'll put it right in here. This is 6 millimeters, so I've got a 1/4 inch cobalt drill bit. These are M35 bits. They're not the best, but I think it's going to work. It's because it's a real thin stainless. I got these a little small set on Amazon for about 10 bucks. So hopefully this won't take but a second. I might have to. That's right. I do have a file. I might take a file and file that out. Let me go get that before I start this. Okay, I got a couple of files. This one's a kind of a rasp file. I think it's a good diameter for that. I'll cut any of the rough stuff off for I got a little jeweler's file too. So one of these should work. I also got some hardware to tighten this on the inside. I've got a flat washer, an M6 flash washer, and a M6 lock washer with a serrated nut. So they're both all stainless steel, and I got the wrenches, a wrench for each side. I think they're 10 millimeter wrenches. Alright, let's give it a try. Sometimes go slow. I should put some oil on that. Okay, I put some 3-in-1 oil on there. Should help it. It's a very thin sheet, so it should go right through, I would think. There we go. You know, the rough spots with the drill, I think that seems to have done a good job of keeping all the metal out. See how smooth it feels with this. If I can get this in there, I can test that. That feels pretty good. Let's see what it looks like after I take this clip off. Looks like it caught most of it. Didn't feel too bad on the outside. I might should clean that with some isopropyl alcohol. Pull this out first. This also helped to keep the flour sifter stiff while I drilled it. See, there's the hole there. And it caught a bit of stuff in there. I don't see anything on the inside. So I think that's good. It was pretty smooth there too. I think that worked pretty good. I also have to make a new channel to write this over there. That was one reason I wanted to put it on the other side, because it was closer to the thing, but I have enough room to put it there. So I'll just make some kind of 3D printed channel to do that. Alright, on to the next thing.